Today I am eating some pho. And as they say, good things must come to an end in some way, right? But just look at that pho. So, as the title says, this is probably my last meal here in Vietnam. And I have to tell you, I am so happy that I got to travel this country, at least for the most part, the south of Vietnam. I went to Ho Chi Minh City, I went to Mekong Delta, I went to Dalat and to Mui Ne, and just different cities all around the south. But those were some of the major cities that I went to, and oh my goodness, it was just incredible, incredible, incredible. I'll share with you some of the highlights of Vietnam. I just never thought it would be as amazing as I thought it was, but I had so much fun in Vietnam. Just everything about it, the food, the people are so nice. Every time I was stuck in a pickle or just saw myself in in a very bad situation, or even when I was lost, there was always someone who I would bump into who could help me, and I think that's just very incredible. But I mean, I've taken so many rides on those grab bikes. Oh my god, they are so fun, and yeah, they are a little bit dangerous, but oh my goodness, the people I've met on the bikes, the grab drivers. Oh my gosh, they are so nice, very helpful. Some are safer than others, right? But that's okay. I remember one time I was on a grab bike, and the gentleman there, he knew a little bit of English. Well, he knew some key phrases, and he just went off on trying to speak the best English he could, just saying stuff like hello, how are you, goodbye, happy birthday, Halloween, Merry Christmas, happy Valentine's Day. And he just went on and on trying to get in all the English that he could. And I was just so, so appreciative of how kind he was being with me. Just the people here are just so nice and so welcoming and just so helpful. Just some of the other experiences that I've come to appreciate in this trip has been trying the really good foods such as pho and banh mi and just so many other foods that I actually don't know the name, but they're just like really good, like that chicken with the sticky rice inside the bamboo stick. Oh my gosh, that is one of my favorite meals. I am really gonna miss that. mm. 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 And just so many other snacks, like even the sugar cane drink. That's one of my favorites too. I love that sugar cane drink. I try to have it as much as possible, but sometimes it's just not available. But just one of my favorite drinks that I really enjoy. This pho is incredible. I just added some spicy sauce to it, and oh my goodness, I am savoring it. I'm eating it as slow as possible and just getting all those flavors mixed up in there. Mm. Mm. Another highlight that I really enjoyed was Mekong Delta. Going over to the Mekong Delta was really fun. Even if I think I just did it for 2 days, but overall it was just very fun, very exciting. The things that I saw there, especially going on the river on the little boat, was just really fun. And going, you know what, going on that bicycle ride around the island, oh my god, that was so fun. And actually, when I did that bicycle trip, there was a sugarcane stand, and I automatically stopped and got some sugarcane. Another good place for food that I really enjoyed going to was Pizza 4 Piece. I know that you may not think you may not think about pizza when you come to Vietnam, but I think going to Pizza 4 Piece is just really good. If you miss pizza, or if you don't, or maybe if you run out of things to taste, which I doubt, you can easily stop by Pizza for Peace and just give it a try. I really enjoy that place. It's just the customer service is exceptional, and I don't know why, but that place has really grown on me. I went I went there maybe like 3 or 4 times, and just really enjoyed every time I went. Mm, 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 mm. Another thing that I really enjoyed was seeing that motor truck. I'm not sure that motor truck. It's like a three-wheeled motor truck or motorcycle dash truck. Not sure, but that was just such an incredible car or vehicle. I'm not sure what to call it exactly, but and I remember I was on the street one time and I saw a gentleman with his vehicle, the motor truck, and I asked him, "Hey, would there be any chance for me to ride with you, or can you give me a ride? How much do I pay you, and so forth?" So we figured out the details, and I just went out and I hung out with him. We moved some stuff around. We carried things around, kind of shipping things around, and yeah, it was just really fun. I really enjoyed that day. I mean, it was just a crazy day. By the end of the day, I was so tired. I mean, my legs were hurting, my back was hurting, but it was just really fun. Mm. Talking about motorcycles, Dalat actually rode in a motorbike in Dalat, and that was just such a fun experience too. I mean, the 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 environment there, the landscape all over Dalat was just incredible. Had a lot of fun. One of the dangerous things, oh my gosh, I didn't record this, but maybe I should have. I don't know. But there was just the slopes are just so sharp and tall, and oh my gosh, I remember one time I was going to a restaurant on the motorbike, and I thought the motorbike was gonna flip over just by how steep that slope was. It was very frightening, and thankfully I, I didn't flip over, but I had a really push on that accelerator just to prevent me from falling. One of the things I also got to see was the new metro, and I think the new metro is awesome. I think it still has a lot of things to improve, but I'm sure surely if they continue to if they do take some of those lessons learned and they have a good plan, I'm pretty sure it's gonna come to fruition, and hopefully within 2030, hopefully they have some new lines open. Another thing that I really enjoy seeing, and I know I haven't really specified this, but I really enjoy seeing Mexican food abroad. I have met some folks here that they're apparently from different parts of Mexico or California or Texas, and so they've come over here and open up a Mexican restaurant. And I think that's so admirable. I mean, Mexican food is one of my favorite foods, and so I just really take a lot of joy in seeing Mexican food and just seeing how they have made Mexican food with the ingredients here, the local ingredients here at least. And I think that's such an incredible thing to see. I mean, for me, I grew up on beans and tortillas, so I just love seeing Mexican food in different areas. I'm gonna continue to go to different Mexican restaurants in different countries and just kind of explore and see what it's all about. I do miss tortillas, I miss horchatas, I miss tamales, I miss carne asada tacos, I miss all of those. Mm. Mm. This pho is really good. Oh my goodness. This is my last meal here, at least for a little bit. I may probably gonna come back sooner or later, but for now, this pho is gonna have to do. This is my goodbye meal, right? Look at that meat. That meat looks so delicious. Ooh, that's good. Another thing that I really enjoyed was just visiting District 1. I think District 1 is just a really fun place, at least from a tourist perspective. Just has everything that you need for the touristy place. There's just a lot of things to do, like walking around that walking street, going to the book street. There's an opera house. There's different museums and that ferry or the water taxi. Oh my gosh, that view is so gorgeous. If you haven't seen my video on that, go out, check it out. I think it might be in English and Spanish. So if you are interested in coming and you want to check out some good places in District 1, I definitely recommend you go to see my videos on some of those areas. It's just incredible, just being able to see the landmark 81 building from the ferry. Oh my gosh, that view is amazing. Yeah, if you're into photography or you just want to get some social media pictures, definitely that boat ride, that's going to be really, really fun. It's going to be really good, and it's about less than $1 or maybe around $1 just a round trip to do the water taxi ride. It's definitely very much well worth it. I also did a video on how to send a postcard from Vietnam to the US, and I think it was about less than $2 to $3 or something like that. Actually, I sent it to a relative back home, and they told me they received it about 3 months later, so it does take a while. Just be aware of that it's not going to be something that's going to be fast, but I still think that's a pretty fun thing to do, if you're in a different country and you just kind of want to send a postcard, or it's just kind of like a really customized souvenir, in my opinion. So I just ordered more sprouts because they're free, and I just really love sprouts. I love sprouts on my I love sprouts on my pho. I don't know why, but I've just really come to like sprouts, and I've just realized they're really, really good. My mouth is a little bit on fire, but oh my gosh, I'm really gonna miss this pho. Oh, it's so good. Just pho anywhere, honestly. All different types of pho. They're all a little bit different, and each stand or in each booth just depends on how they boil the water, how long they boil the water, or the broth, I should say. It's just so, so good. Oh my gosh. It's just become a really favorite meal of mine. I usually try to go to get pho at least once a week. Yeah, so, oh my gosh. I remember in the US, I never really ate pho as much as I do here. It's definitely very different pho than what I'm used to. Here are those sprouts. Ah, very good. Just add a little bit more chili. There we go. This chili is a little bit spicy, but it's okay. Ah, just so, so good. Just mixing it, getting all the flavors in there. Wow. Let's see. Wow. All the flavors have just kind of mixed together with the sprouts. Just really, really good. Very delicious. very delicious. I'm gonna totally miss this. I just love how that broth is just so, I don't know how to describe it. Another trip that I made was to Mui Ne, and the beach is, I don't want to say it's the absolute most gorgeous beach, but definitely had a lot of fun there. I met some folks there who were just very nice, and they showed me some places there, and it was just really fun. I took I think it's the longer train over there, and that was really cool. The train was the train was a little bit shaky, but no worries there. It was like I want to say a 3 to 4 hour drive in the train. It was like a 3 to 4 hour trip from Ho Chi Minh City to Mui Ne, and I really enjoyed it, to be honest. Or Phan Thiet, not Mui. Yeah, I guess Phan Thiet, Mui Ne. Is it the same place? I don't know, but it was just really nice just to get away from the city for a few days and just go swimming and in the pool, in the beach, just laying in the beach for a little, and just laying in the beach for a little bit, having all that food around. Oh my gosh, that food was so good. You know, after 3 days of eating the same food, I was so stuffed. I was like, oh my gosh, I need just like a different flavor. That flavor just totally, it was just so much. I mean, the food was delicious, but the amounts of food that they served me, it was just so much. I was completely stuffed. I think I gained like 10 pounds in 4 days. Another thing the Christmas celebration here was incredible. I don't think they celebrate Christmas the same way they celebrate Christmas in the US. It's very different. But the decorations, oh my goodness, they are amazing. My gosh. Just the whole setup, the decor, the booths, the pictures, the vibe, the ambiance. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how you all describe it, but just the whole environment just flips. It's just incredible. Everybody's excited and they're having fun. They're driving around. There's fireworks. And honestly, I'm not sure if fireworks are illegal. I was told they weren't, but I saw fireworks. I saw a lot of fireworks. Mm. That leads me to talk about the one of the most coolest, most amazing days that I had was the night before that, or the day before that. Oh my gosh! I was in Ho Chi Minh City, and I went to the park, Tao Dan Park, and I went to Tao Dan Park. Just a full garden of art pieces with plants, flowers. It was just like a botanical garden. It was just amazing. I could not believe some of those bonsai trees, the roses, the flowers, the decorations. Oh my goodness! Like, how do they do that? You know, I've never seen. So I'm familiar with bonsai trees, but the other ones, I don't know what they were called. They were like they had like flowers on the top, and the roots were just very big on the bottom. I don't know if that's the same as bonsai trees, or if not, or if it's like a totally different tree or plant. I'm not sure. If you know, let me know, because I'm interested in just learning more about what that plant is. Mm, mm. So after the celebration, after the gardens, I went to the walking street, and even more decorations with the snakes and flowers, and again, just tons and tons and tons of decor. It was jam packed that day, but just the vibe, the energy. People were having fun, just taking in enormous amounts of pictures everywhere, everywhere. I mean, I saw hundreds of phones out, and just people taking pictures in in a very in a very fast way. But yeah, it was just an amazing time there in the walking street. And then after that, I hung out. I went for dinner, and then I came back and to see the fireworks show. And by the time I had come, oh my gosh, it got even more packed. Oh my gosh, that was crazy just to walk around there and seeing the people. Just, I mean, they went from I want to say 100% excited to, I'd probably say 300% excited, because the people were there just waiting for the fireworks, and it was just amazing just to see how excited everybody was. The people were just kind of just sharing pleasantries. It's just really fun just to see and feel that vibe there. Mm. Really enjoyed that place. And then when the fireworks came up, everybody, literally, the video doesn't do it justice, but I just awesome just to hear the people, the ooh, the ah, oh, and just hearing that from a giant crowd. It's just a very good feeling. And then after that, the crowd was just and then after that, the exit was just incredible. Just seeing people going home, going to maybe another party, or I don't know. I'm gonna drink this broth. I'm not sure if that's how you do it in Vietnam, but I just love the flavor of it, so I'm just gonna sip this through. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Oh my gosh, that broth is so good. Oh, wow. Ooh, definitely an unforgettable experience being here in Vietnam. I'm so happy that I got to visit Vietnam. I am so happy that I was able to experience all the different things here in Vietnam. And like I said, everybody that I came across with, I mean, for the majority of the time, was just very amicable, very nice, very polite, just very, very welcoming vibe. I would say. Hopefully I get to come back sooner than later, but we'll see. Just depends on how the plan turns out. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, those sprouts are so good. I never really had sprouts before, but I like them now, and inside of pho. Ah, ooh, my gosh. If you're thinking about coming to Vietnam, I highly recommend you come to Vietnam, and whew, hopefully I come back sooner than later. Mm. Ah, really good broth right here. Ooh, really delicious. I'm savoring every drop of this broth. Oh my gosh. It's kind of like when you eat your favorite meal, you don't want it to end, right? It's like every bite matters when it's near the end, right? Mm. Oh, so good. Mm, 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 mm. Ah. Well, looks like that's the end of the broth, at least for now, right?